Hi, good day everyone. Today I will be showing you how to use Ifttt and build your own applets. So what is Ifttt by the way? Ifttt derives its name from programming conditional statement, if this, then that, and just obtained Ifttt in 2010 and officially launched its service in 2011. The company provides its software platform connects apps, devices, and services from different developers in order to trigger one or more automations involving those apps, devices, and services. The automation accomplished by the absolutes, which are sort of like magnets that connect multiple apps to run automated tasks, you can turn on and off an applet using Ifttt website or mobile apps. You can also create your own applets or make variations of existing ones via its user-friendly, straightforward interface. The Ifttt is free for users, so here's how it works. First, you go to Iftt's website to create your account. And by the way, make sure you download the Ifttt mobile app as well so you can have easy access to your applets that are connected to your apps or devices. Now, we're going to sign up here to Ifttt website by clicking the sign up button on the upper right hand corner. Alright, so we click now. You can also use your Apple, your Google, or your Facebook account to get started with Ifttt. Here it is. So let's say I want to use my Google account instead. So we click on continue with Google. I choose this one. And there you have it. Since my email address is officially connected to the Ifttt website, so it's already done. Now we're done creating our Ifttt account. We are now ready to explore applets that you want to use. Currently, there are 54 million Ifttt's applets according to Ifttt's. We can check it by clicking the Explore button on the upper right-hand corner of the screen. Alright? Alright, so then here, you can check for applets we want to use and customize it. We can also create our own applets, which is what I'm going to show you to you now. So to create applets, click your own profile on the upper right-hand corner and select the option Create. So this will be your preview. If this, then that. This is your building blocks. Now we click the sign here. So now we're looking for a trigger that's going to tell us our applet what to run. So as you can see, if you scroll down, you can see tons of applications and devices that you can choose for your applet. So for me, let's select Facebook page. Let's click here. We need to connect our Facebook page and let it know we're going to use it with Ifttt. So we click connect. I already logged into my Facebook page, so I don't have to give Ifttt the permission. Facebook page can do a lot of things with IFTTT. So we have a choice of triggers. So let's pick new photo upload on page. This trigger fires every time you upload a new photo on your Facebook page. So we'll select that one. All right. So now we need to click our that. So when our this happens and there is no contact in our Facebook page, what do you want to happen? So here we also now in the action service, we can choose our action service. So let's say we want to get notified in our email. So we can simply search on email. Right? So we click on that, and I want to select a weekly image digest so we can bundle up all our photos uploaded in our Facebook page. So we click on email digest. Now we need to connect the email digest. So click connect. Alright, so we need to insert our email address. Then send PIN. Now let's try to know what will be the PIN. Alright, so now we have 7207. So 7207, let's connect. Alright, so let me just check. Alright, so now we're done. So now I want to select weekly email digest so we can bundle up all our photos uploaded in our Facebook page. So let's click here, add to weekly email digest. Now, we just want to finish off the details. Let's say we want to get to digest later in a day. So we read it afterwards. So let's set it to 8 p.m. Then the day of the week would be Thursday. Alright, so everything else looks good. So the ingredients here are the specific things we will be capturing, right? So we don't need to change that. So looks like we get all the details when you upload photos in your Facebook page, and we can click on create action. All right. Then we review our applet, and if we satisfied, we hit finish. So let's just click receive notifications when this applet runs. So click finish. Great, it's live. And IFTTT will start to gather up those photos for us. We can see this happen when we click our profile on the upper right hand corner and you select Applets. Let's click My Applets. There you have it. All right. So let's say you want to change something under your applets. Just click the settings on the upper right hand corner. So let's just click the applets. All right. So click the settings on the upper right hand corner. So we can reconfigure, maybe we decided to change the data. All right, let's just wait. Okay, so let's say you want to change the day of the week. For example, here, you want to choose Wednesday. So let's edit. Then also, you need to change this day of week in the edit title to be reflect on our applet. So let's try to right. So now then click save. Okay, now it's done. It's very simple and you can add more applets and save it under my applets right here. Alright, that's pretty much it. These are the basic steps in creating your applets and IFTTT. So I hope you enjoyed this video tutorial. Thank you so much. Hi, good day everyone. Today I'll be showing you a video tutorial for Zapier and how to create your Zapier. So what is a Zapier, by the way? Zapier is an easy automation tool that connects your favorite apps such as Gmail, Slack, MailChimp, and more. There are thousands of different workflows you can create. When you create a new Zapier account, you're instantly enrolled in a free 14-day trial of Zapier. This trial allows you to try out Zapier features, and when your trial expires and you haven't upgraded to a paid plan, you'll be automatically downgraded to a free plan, which you can continue to create Zaps. So let's start creating our Zapier. The first thing you'll need to do is to go to the Zapier.com and sign up for a free account. So we click the sign up for a free account and get started button. So now we type in our name, our email address, and a password. Or you can also simply use your Gmail account, Facebook account to create logins to Zapier. In my end, I will choose to sign in using my Gmail account. So let's continue with this Gmail. So now, once you're done creating your account, you will now be routed to your dashboard. Alright, so let's continue. Let's choose this Gmail account. Alright, so once you're done creating your account, you will now be routed to your dashboard. Here you can quickly build a Zap and see some free popular workflow Zap templates. You can also create your own workflow depending on your choice. Now, to create your first Zap, we will click the Make a Zap button on the upper left-hand corner. So let's click Make a Zap. So now the next page will ask you to choose the app and event you want to automate. As you can see, there are already built-in apps in Zapier that you can directly choose, or some popular apps you want to automate. Let's say I want my Pinterest to be automated by Zapier. So we can simply search on the Pinterest. Now let's click Pinterest. Now, so here, I will choose the trigger event. So let's click here. So now there are three choices. You can use new board, new pin, and new follower. But in my end, I will choose new pin for my Pinterest. So Zapier will monitor my Pinterest, and my Pinterest will trigger a zap when a new pin is added. So let's click continue. So next, we will need to connect my Pinterest account to Zapier. So we click on here. Since my Gmail account is already signed into the Pinterest, we're done in giving permission to Zapier. We will now select continue. So then we can search my Pinterest here, Pinterest account. Now let's click continue. Now we can pull a sample by simply selecting test trigger. Right, let me just check this out. Alright, it's connected. So let's click continue. So let's choose a value for the board. Since my board name is My Works in Virtualasting, so let's choose this. Let's click continue. Then we can pull a sample by selecting test trigger. Test trigger. Alright. Here we can see the data that Pinterest is sending to Zapier. Now we can click continue and add our second steps. Let's click continue. So here we can choose our action service. So let's say we want to get notified on our Google Drive. So let's click this Google Drive icon. And now let's say I want a Zapier to automatically create folder. This will be my choose action event. Create folder. So I will choose create folder. Create a new empty folder once a new Pinterest pin is made. So after that, I hit continue. Alright. Now, after that, I'll sign in to Google Drive to give permission to Zapier to access my Google Drive. But since it's already connected with my Google Drive here in the Pinterest, we just choose this Gmail account Google Drive. So let's click continue. So now let's start customizing our folder. We need to select the drive to use. So let's choose my Google Drive. Now we create parent folder. So let's choose Pinterest folder. I have already created a folder from my Google Drive for my Pinterest. So let's click on Pinterest folder. Now we can type or insert our folder name. So let's select new pin in Pinterest. And now, so we can now type or insert our data in our folder name. You can choose the folder, you can choose the board name. For my works in Virtualasting. So let's choose this one. All right, so let's close. Then we can now select continue. And then we click on test and review to check if it's working. A test folder was sent to Google Drive just now. So let's check our Google Drive, okay? So this is my Pinterest folder. So let's click on that if we see the trigger that we used to. All right, great. There you have it. I can see that they have created a new folder for my Pinterest board name, which is my works in Virtualasting. So after that, let's go back to Zapier.com. After that, we click Done Editing. Then make sure to turn Zap on. So let's click that button. Turn Zap on. Let's go to my Zaps. So now, there you have it. You can see from your dashboard your Zap workflow. So here, you can also edit it. Let's go back. You can also create or edit your Zap. So let's say Pinterest and Gmail Drive Zap. Alright, so let's go back here. So you can see from your dashboard your Zap workflow. The name of your Zap workflow is Pinterest to Google Drive. So Zapier will start collecting your new posted Pinterest pin and send it to your Google Drive. Alright, so that's pretty much it. These are the basic steps in creating your Zap workflow in Zapier. So I hope you find this useful, guys. Thank you for watching my video tutorial. Bye!